How you doing, guys? I'm back with the best tactics on FM24, and today's video is another tactic by Knap. It's a new one from him. It's called Warrior 442 P107 AC. I do love a good 442. If you want to download it, the link for it will be in the description below. And if you can't download it for any reason, don't worry, got you covered. I will run over the tactic near the end of the video, and there's a source link where I got it from, so please go show the creator some love. I do love a good 442. Two inverted wingers. I would have loved it to have been wingers because I do love like a traditional 4-4-2. We tested in Man City season preview finished first, Brighton season preview finished 10th, and then Southampton season preview finished 20th in the Premier League. And then we go on holiday, add up the points, and we put it in a little fun tactics league table. If that sounds good to you, hopefully it does, leave a like on the video. Enough talking, let's get to it and see how good this tactic is. And as we always do, we start with Southampton and in the Carabao Cup. They beat Luton in the second round 2-0. They beat Millwall 7-1 in the third round, 3-2 against Sunderland, a 4-0 win against Arsenal in the quarter-final. This is looking good. 6-2 against Liverpool, 2-2 draw in the second leg at home at St Mary's. And in the final, it's Man City playing the same tactic. We come out on top 4-3. And in the FA Cup, we start off by thrashing West Ham 7-0. But then Man City get their own back on us, knocking out in the fourth round 2-0. On to Brighton now, and in the Carabao Cup, they start off with a 3-1 win against QPR. And then in the third round, they beat Crawley Town 5-1. They beat Leicester in the fourth round 4-1. And in the quarter-final, they got knocked out against West Ham 2-0. And in the FA Cup, they won 3-0 against Cardiff. And in the fourth round, they beat Mansfield 5-1, but lost in the fifth round in extra time to Everton. So that leads us on to Man City now, where we start with the Community Shield and we beat Man United 3-1, a good result. And in the Carabao Cup, we beat Burton Albion 4-2, 10-1 against Preston, amazing. Quarter-final 4-1 against West Brom. In the semi-final, 6-1 against West Ham, 4-2 against West Ham at home, beating them 10-3 on aggregate. Then we saw this one earlier, losing to Southampton 4-3. Then when we look at the FA Cup, in the third round they won 2-0. Knocking out Southampton in the fourth round 2-0. Derby in the fifth round 2-1. Took extra time. Quarter-final against Crystal Palace 4-0. And a 2-1 win against Newcastle in the semi-final. In the final, it's Leicester, and it's a nice, comfortable 4-0 win with Haaland getting all the goals. Then in the Champions League group stage, we won all 6 out of our games. We finished with 18 points in the knockout rounds. We lost against Inter 3-1 away from home. Beat them 2-0 at home, but luckily for us, knocked them out on penalties. Quarter-final, it's Real Madrid, and again, we're 3-1 down, but in the home leg, we thrashed them 6-2. Then in the semi-final, it's Villa, 2-2 away from home. We know we're so good at home, but not this time because we lost 2-0, losing 4-2 on aggregate to Aston Villa. Then when I check out the league, we are champions with Man City, 128, drew 6, lost 4, a good goal difference, great goal difference, 79, and a points total of 90, which is fantastic. Brighton doing very well as well with 63 points, but the only team not doing very well in the league is Southampton, 45 points, but they did win the Carabao Cup and they are beginning to play in Europe next season. Top goal scorer in the league is Haaland with 51 goals. We've got Evan Ferguson with 19, Adam Armstrong with 18 goals. So our 3 teams, we've got the top goal scorers in the league. And Haaland with an average rating of 8.07. Solly March with the most assists. Kevin De Bruyne right behind him. Haaland with the most player of the match awards. And Edison only with 12 clean sheets. Now let's take a closer look at some of these player stats. We'll start with Man City and just look how many goals Haaland scored. 80 goals. 80 goals. Doku got 31, which was a great season. Kevin De Bruyne, don't forget this is all competitions, 15 goals. Assists are coming from Kevin De Bruyne, 19. Just amazing. And the best performer, Haaland, all competitions at 8.07. What a season he's had. And on to Brighton now, checking out their player stats. Evan Ferguson, top goal scorer, 27 goals. Pedro with 18. Assist-wise, Solly March with 15. Cardolo with 14. And their best performer is Evan Ferguson with a 7.34. And for Southampton, we've got Adam Armstrong as their top goal scorer, 25 goals. Like I said, we've got the top goal scorers in the league this season. Cameron Archer with 14. Assist-wise are coming from Kyle Walker-Peters and Sugawara. And the best performer for them is Adam Armstrong with a 7.12. Just a shame they didn't do a bit better in the league. Now on to team stats overall view, where most points per game, we've got a 2.37 Man City and a 1.66 with Brighton. Goals, Man City 124, Brighton 92, Southampton not, I mean it is good, but just not as good as the other two. 64 goals. Most shots for, it's the same thing. Man City top, Brighton right behind them, and Southampton in 6th place. Fewest shots against, just Man City top of the tree with 248. Most possession, only Man City in 5th place here with 55%. Most dribbles made, Man City top here with 729. Brighton at the bottom in 8th place with 590. Clean sheets, 2nd place here, 15 clean sheets in the league. Joint top actually with Liverpool. And fewest conceded, 4th place here, conceding 45 for the season. We have conceded a little bit more than we normally see, but we did score 124 goals, which is fantastic. So now let's run over this fantastic tactic just in case you can't download it. In goal, we've got a sweeper keeper on defend. On the left-hand side, we've got a full back on attack. Loads of instructions, so please pause it when need be. On the right-hand side, we've got a full back on attack. We've got a ball playing defender on defend. Alongside another ball playing defender on defend. The left-hand side, we've got inverted winger on support and the marked specific position. As you can guess, the left-hand side is marking the right back and the right-hand side is marking the left back. So make sure you put that on. In the middle of them, we've got a central midfielder on support alongside another central midfielder on support. Different instructions. This is the right-hand side one. And then this is the left-hand side one. So just, like I say, pause it when need be. Up front, we've got a pressing forward on support alongside advanced forward on attack. Tactical style is a custom tick attacker. You can choose anything here as long as you copy what's in these boxes. That is the tactical style. Mortality, attacking, just works really well in FM. Attacking width, narrow. Breaks rate, passing at space. Focus down the left and the right. Passionate is shorter. Tempo higher. Time wasting never. Low crosses, run defense. In transition, we've got counter press, counter, swoop quickly and roll it out. And out of possession, we've got a high press line of engagement. Much higher defensive line. Trigger press much more often. Prevent short goal distribution. Get stuck in. Step up more and invite crosses on. And this is Warrior 442 RM P107 AC by Knap. Now let's check out the points. So Man City got 90 points in the league. Brighton 63 points in the league, which is great. Southampton 45 points in the league, but don't forget they did win the Carabao Cup. That's a total point total of 198. So where does it come on the leaderboard? Well, sadly, it doesn't, but I still think it's a really good tactic, especially as you don't see many 4-4-2s nowadays. Try it out. Let me know how you got on with this tactic. And if there's any other tactics you want to see on the channel, please let me know. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. I massively. Leave a like. Please leave a like on the video, and that would be fantastic. And I will see you guys in the next video. See you then.